make me itch. You burn my skin. Still you I want to hold. You're so sick, you make me itch. I toxic, I'm tired and my fingers twitch. The thought of you, it burns my skin to the bone. And still you I want to hold. Take it back, too much to unpack. That hate in your head and heart that you lack. The thought of you, it burns my skin to the bone. And I can't leave you alone. You're so sick, you're selfish, it's endless. Still you I want to hold. I miss how we used to be weightless. And I can't leave you alone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Premier League watch along. And I feel like I haven't done a Premier League watch along in a minute because I've been at stadiums or because I've been otherwise occupied, but it's actually a neutral, i.e. non-City watch along. Today it's Arsenal versus Liverpool. And I say neutral because technically City aren't, well, literally City aren't featuring, so technically I am neutral, but I do have my preference in terms of who doesn't win today anyway. And we can maybe discuss that. We have been discussing that recently on the shows. I've made no mistake about it. I think that Arsenal are a bigger long-term threat this season than Liverpool. So I would really like to see, I really wouldn't like to see an Arsenal win. And then I'm torn between, do I want a Liverpool win or a draw overall? But we're going to be watching the game together and it's going to be a lovely time. And it's because City got the win. We can like just sit back, enjoy, relax. And it doesn't really matter. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Jack with the 1 year supporting me on Twitch. Thank you so much, Jack. One of the biggest supporters of the channel, and he says F you. So that's a sort of support that we love to see. Really nice Gengar as well. Thank you for that, Jack. And your random footballer is Asmir Begovic. I think that's not your weakest one so far, Jack. Not a powerful one there, but hey, he was good for a time. He was good for a time. Thank you so much, Jack, of course, for supporting your boy for 12 months. That is madness. Thank you, my mate. Thank you so much, you lovely, lovely human being. Mars says, can both teams drop 3 points? Even like the worst case scenario for me is an Arsenal win, and even then, we still get some goodness in that. You know, Liverpool will obviously drop points, so it is a win-win-win-win-win. But I think there are more wins up for grabs. I think basically everyone here doesn't want Arsenal to win, and that tells me that most City fans seem to still think that it's Arsenal who are the bigger threat to City's crown. I think that's a correct conclusion. Afternoon, Douglas, one of my beautiful members. How are you doing, mate? Spartacus says, who's up for a terrible game and a draw at the end? I will be there. 0-0. A boring stalemate 0-0 is what we're after today, lads. Or some sort of like boring score draw where it's just like both teams play and it's all good. Hello, Sarthak. We got Staffy Dave, my boy. Yeah, Douglas says, as long as Arsenal don't win, please anything but an Arsenal win. Is it acceptable to hope for injuries? No. You're allowed to hope for suspensions. I'm always after red cards because that's always the player's fault. And it's in their control. Injuries, no. Suspensions, yes. We can hope for those, though. Absolutely. Yeah, it was very good. It was a very chilled out affair. It was just me, Mrs. Nobbins, and my parents. And we just went round to their house. And we had... It was actually... So it's called... the company's called Dispatch. And they, like, send you food. That sounds really stupid. But it's not like a takeaway. You go and they send you, like, food for you to easily prepare. And the specific one was called A Taste of India. And it was delicious. There was, you know, the conversation we had last night, actually, where I said I don't like pie, or I don't eat pie. A pie was involved, and it was a chicken tikka pie, and the pastry was sort of like a naan pastry. It was very unusual, but it was delicious. So if pies are like that, then I'm a massive fan. It was delicious, but it was really lovely. It was a low-key affair, so obviously there were cocktails and drinks, but it wasn't enough to get us hungover. No, absolutely not. Marty says, Liverpool win, and then a draw, and then an Arsenal win. Yeah, for me, I'm still torn between Liverpool win and draw, but I know for a fact that Arsenal is definitely at the bottom. I'll take a Liverpool win. I'll take a draw. But both would be lovely. The referee, which I was at in the Parma game, the Chelsea game. I can't get to find me any will to watch Arsenal, though. I hope they lose or draw, says Lazy Unicorn. Indeed. I didn't watch El Clasico, no, because I was at my parents' house, but I've seen the score, and I've been told that Real Madrid was stinky stink. So, all this let them ballers ball chat from people who are like, oh, you don't need tactics, you just need to let the ballers ball. It's like, come on, guys. That's what I understand happened with the game anyway. Thousand Larvi being the best midfielder in the league. Yeah, big up. Let's buy him back, I reckon. What the hell, Staffy? That's outrageous. I'm actually seeing my friends. I think it's when we play Brighton. So I was going to say there won't be a Brighton stream because I'll be out with my friends. So, you. Those are great South Indian crispy pancake things. I do like pancakes. That does sound fun. Score predictions, guys. What are we thinking? Right, just go. Let's talk about the teams, right? Because I mean, we know that football fans in general are incredibly dramatic, and it's the end of the world. The end is nigh, and all that stuff. But I was reliably informed by Arsenal as an entity, and like the football fans therein, that they were in an injury crisis, and that they had like no available players, and they were going to have to be playing mascots. Or something, or Arteta was going to have to rock up to the Emirates in order to get them over the line. They've only got 2 injuries. Where's this come from? This idea that they're in some sort of crisis. It's 2 injuries. It's Erdegaard, who is a big miss, but Calafiori, you've got Timber and Gabriel and White, and Kiwior if you need to, and Zinchenko if you need to at fullback. Saka's fit. He's starting. Havertz, it's their main front 3. It's 2/3 of their main midfield, and actually they could have, if they wanted to. Thank you so much for following. Ooh, great name. They could have like a really strong midfield of Rice, Moreno, Partey if they wanted to. So it's 2/3 of the midfielders there. The goalkeeper's there, and in terms of their defenders, 3 of those are first teamers. As apparently my affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much. Ooh, I don't know what that means, but thank you so much. What's that all about? Where's that come from? Can anyone inform me? Can anyone inform me as to where this crisis has actually happened? Let me know. Let me know. Saliba is suspended. That's his fault. That's not an injury. That's his fault. So he's going to have to hold that. Outside of that, yeah, again, it's a shame that Calafiori is out for them, but there are other options. That today looks like they're playing Partey at right back. They don't have to play Partey at right back. If they didn't want to, they could, if they wanted, play Timber at right back and Kiwior left back. So that's a conscious decision to do that. So, or you could play White at right back and Kiwior centre back. So, again, I don't know how, what's the word? I don't know how sympathetic I can be to the Arsenal cause. There we go. What did I say for score prediction? Score prediction is going to be... I am going to predict a draw. I'm going to predict a low-scoring draw. Do I go for the 0-0? Well, Arsenal are a lot stronger than I thought they were going to be. So there was a world in which Liverpool could win. I now really don't think Liverpool win based on Arsenal's team. So I'm going to go for 1-0. That's what's going to happen. Fuscan says Barcelona weren't even good in the first half, but cooked in the second. And Mbappe broke some mental record about being offside or something. Yeah, big up to Uwu. How are you doing? Let me know what football team you support in the chat. If you are on the YouTube, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video because it is free and it does help support the channel. And the main thing is it's free. So why wouldn't you? Jules says 1-1. That's right, yeah. And that's also what I'm going to lock in. Jack, what the hell, mate? What the hell? That's also what I'm going to lock in. Because the way that we were talking about it on Judge Mo's channel earlier in the week, it was that there was going to be some sort of mismatch front 3, and it was going to have to be Sterling on the right, and it was going to have to be Zinchenko at left back up against Salah. and because Timber, wasn't available. So I've been lied to there, or I've been deceived. I've been led astray. Look at that guy's mustache, by the way. Good lord, that is a tash and a half. 1-1, yeah, 2-2, high scoring for Sarthak. High scoring indeed. 2-2, big up. No one's predicted a win yet then. How interesting. He has got a great stash, hasn't he? That is really impressive. Jack, what's your mustache situation? Do you currently possess one? Or no? Are you still bald as well? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, wow. Here we go. Big one. 3-1 to the pool. That's the first prediction we've got of someone actually winning. I've had a look at Arsenal side. Let me have a look at Liverpool's now. So Alisson's out, of course. So Kelleher is in. Right, these trumpets or cornets or whatever, these are out of sync. Someone is not playing at the same time. Or maybe there's like a reverb. Because something is not quite there. Anyway, and it's their first choice front three. I don't know, because Jota's out. And then it's Jones, Gravenberch, and McAllister, who's on the bench for the Liverpool lads. 2 keepers. Soboslai is on the bench. Oh, wow, interesting. He's been relegated there. Yeah, so Liverpool without Alisson, Bradley, Elliott, Jota, Chiesa. I'm not being funny, but Liverpool, it looks like Liverpool's injury situation is actually worse than Arsenal's, which is quite funny. 4 red cards and a nasty cause as Douglas. Yeah, we can allow that. Yeah, we'll go for colds. Yeah, if you get the flu or something, that's fine. Barca's offside traps won't work in the Premier League because of the lack of semi-auto offside and crap refereeing. I don't know why the Prem won't implement it. Aren't we supposed to be implementing it partway through this season? Isn't that a thing? I believe. You don't like your tash too long, but you are indeed bald. Lovely. Do you have like a slappable little bald head, Jack? What's the situation there? Mbappe did get offside more times in this Clasico alone than Hall in the whole of last season. This Mbappe guy is not the striker that many people think he is. He's not a striker, is he? Really, I don't think that's the position he wants to be playing in. He wants to be playing out on the left. Here we go, we've kicked off. And from a City perspective, guys, it's technically win-win. Even worst case scenario, Liverpool will drop 3 points. What's the Premier League table saying nowadays? What are we saying? What are we saying? Here we go. So, wait, if Liverpool not... Is that including today? If Liverpool not drawn a game all season? You know they haven't. How interesting. So if it stays like this, we stay top of the table, which is very nice. That would be 5 points ahead of the Arsenal. Only 1 ahead of Liverpool. Interesting. If Liverpool lose, we'll be 2 points ahead. But then we'll only be 3 points ahead of the Arsenal. And I want to be higher. Because people are like, oh, 3 or 5 points, that's really hard for Arsenal to overcome. But they've got a really easy second half of the season if they've got a really difficult first half of the season. That's the way to look at it. That's the way I'm going to look at it. So if they can drop as many points as possible in this tricky phase, and I'm still convinced Liverpool will fall off, maybe not the correct term, but hopefully you get what I mean, as last season. 4-0 to Liverpool. Arsenal crumble second half, conceding 3 goals. AP and a cup of tea. Hello, my mate. How are you? I'm doing great. You didn't even ask me how I am. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that, but there you go. I don't know what that means, Yassine. Trent ball in. Flicks on at the corner. Arsenal clear it. Only as far as Van Dijk. Back to Canate. Nearly gives it away. And now indeed does give it away. And they get it back. Lovely. The meal was lovely, Jono. It was called The Taste of India from Dispatch. And it was very nice. It was very lovely. There was a chicken tikka pie. And it was wonderful. Nunez and Gabriel are having a wrestling match there. And Gabriel gets the decision. KX, that's lovely to hear, mate. I love that from you. Thank you very much for your support as always. Yeah, United are embarrassing. Is that game worth watching, or is it just like watching back, or is it just like, if anyone did watch that game, and I might revisit it, what was the story of it? I'm just having a look at the data now. It looks like a pretty even affair. What happened? What's like the TLDR on that game? Hello, Bengal. I can't lie, I want Liverpool to smoke these lots. There's not going to be a smoking session from a Liverpool perspective, because Arsenal are not that frail from a lineup perspective. I would actually contend that having Calafiori out is not even like not that it's not worth talking about, but when you've got other, because Calafiori is what, a left back / a left centre back, when you've got players who can fill in those positions who are first teamers, i.e., you know, Gabriel, Timber, most notably, but if we can even talk about, you know, Zinchenko and Kiwior. I don't know how relevant that one is. The key one is Erdegaard, and Saliba being out, as we've established, that is his fault. He didn't have to get red carded. He chose to. He chose to make that silly decision. I couldn't watch it. Doubt it's worth rewatching. Fairs KX. Kiwior, isn't that how I say his name? Yeah, I do like Kiwis, by the way. Shout out to Kiwis. Hello, Scorpio. How we doing? Welcome, welcome, one and all. Right. Party out at right back is the most interesting feature of this game. It looks like it's Timber going into midfield. No, that's what I'm saying, Jono. That's what I'm saying. That I was surprised, and I told my parents, I was like, oh, I was telling the chat today I don't like pies, and here I am having one, and it was delicious. But it wasn't a traditional pie, like, oh, Keller just, oh, what a lovely ball to Robertson that is. I thought he punted it out, but no, he found Robertson beautifully well. I thought it was going to be, you know, oh, nice. I thought it was going to be like a meat potato vibe, but it wasn't. And this is really nice build-out play, but Jones just can't quite control the hit, and then the referee pulls it back for an earlier infraction. Shut up, Jono. Kiwior. Well, I'm going to call him Kiwior, to be honest, because I prefer that. So I'm going to call him Kiwior. They are yummy, aren't they, Toby? And I slice them with the skin on, because I like that texture. Hello, Matty. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi all the time. Gabriel only clears as far as McAllister. That's not a foul. You're going to have to get up, Sunshine. And indeed he does. Fortune for KX. I have a dream. Time to go to bed. What? I've no idea. That is so clapped. I don't even know what that fortune is. That is tears. Thank you for following Dragon Magic. Salah, Nunes, Gabriel, Saka. Right, red card, sleeper red card from the stands. Yeah, exactly. Disgusting behaviour. Oh, Van Dijk and Havertz having a little fight for some unknown reason. That was bizarre. That was handbags. Really weird. I don't know what was going on there. Bellingham or McTominay. It's a hard question, to be fair. Hasn't McTominay got more goals, in fairness? So, you know. This Toby guy. Going to my cousin's game today. Oh, excellent. What sport is that? Is that football? What position is he? Barca exposed Madrid. It does sound like it, Matty. I've heard mixed reviews about Barca's high line. It sounds like it's working right now. But there's a world in which it doesn't. Rice ball in. No. Martinelli picks it up. Dinked. And by dinked, I just mean put out for a goal kick. Yeah, Owl, what was that all about? Edgehill or Richards? Edgehill. All day, every day. Belly goal, 0 goals this season in 11 appearances. Welp. In fairness, was he played in a really weird position yesterday? So, to be fair. Kelleher just pumps it up. Need to get Darwin on party, probably. That's what I'd like to see. Get it on the floor, lads. This isn't 2003. Party, really nice tackle. What a lovely switch by Gravenberch. Never mind, it's not a lovely switch because it doesn't quite reach the intended target. Good work by Trent. Trent was it last season's fixture where Trent was shit, or was it the season before? I think it might have been the season before, in fairness. Yeah, it was the season before. I think last season he came on but was injured or something similar, so he wasn't able to play well. He's a forward left winger. There you go. Nice. So he's Jack Grealish. Sitet Original says best outcome would be a draw. That's maybe objectively correct. Certainly for me, it's either draw or Liverpool win. I'll take either result. Oh, that was nearly going to be a nice ball through to Diaz. Well cut out by Ben White. Well cut out indeed. Real Madrid failed to use their best attributes to beat the High Line, which is mad when you've got apparently the best striker in the universe on your team. That's crazy. That is crazy. Who's apparently infinitely better than Haaland. That's wild, you know. That is wild. I'm sort of rating Salah's short hair. I never really liked the sort of afro vibe that was going on. I don't know what the official terminology would be for that hair. I quite like it. What it is now. It's sleek. I think it suits him. Saka is in behind Robertson. That is far too easy for Saka. And it's a wonderful goal. And Robertson got absolutely smacked up there. And it's already 1-0. That's a lovely goal by Saka. Yes, absolutely glorious. Robertson got absolutely spun there. Deary me, that was embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And the worst result from our perspective, lads, so far. Arsenal have already scored. I told you guys. We need Arsenal to drop points. It was not even like from a counter-attack either. He had so much time to like look at that. Yeah, that's really bad, man. That's really bad from Robertson. Because I feel like it's a bit obvious what Saka's going to do. Like, Saka has no option there other than to cut inside and try and do something because he's all on his own. So from a Robertson perspective, he should be able to be like, right, I know what's going to happen, so I should be able to respond. Yeah, Robertson's done, man. Yeah, Saka did absolutely cook him. He sat, yeah, and that was so funny, like, after the fact, Robertson also sat down. He literally sat down. So there we go, guys. Can Liverpool respond? Dear me. I don't know, KX. Maybe I've missed something. But yeah, Saka was indeed. Unless the Liverpool fans are there. I don't know. But he was shushing his own fans. Interesting. Maybe it's just a general message. I don't know. You can't... So the timing is here, Sarthak. If you want to pause my stream, you should be able to synchronize it there. Deary me. This Robertson guy. Just one ball over the top as well, that's the thing. One ball over the top. He got back. There's only one thing that's going to happen. He's probably going to cut inside. Why don't you just jockey him? Hello, Nan. How you doing? Van der Ven against Isak. And we know that Arsenal are pretty good at the defending, chaps. Oh, Gary Neville was having a go at Van Dijk. You just sort of leave him on an island, it must be said. But still, you've got to look at Robertson, haven't you, and be like, mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know it's 1v1 against Saka, but come on. You can surely do a little bit better there. Get a new Twitch profile picture then, KX. Do it. Who are you going to rep this time? I've been on the Call of Duty. No? I haven't played COD in months. Unless you're talking to someone else. I don't know. Welp. Oh. Timber gave it away. Come on, Liverpool. You haven't really had an attack yet. Do something for me. Please. My preferred result is probably a draw. Well, no, it's definitely a draw or a Liverpool win. I haven't quite figured out which of the two. I will take either. If you had to push me, I'd probably go Liverpool win. But a draw is good because it means that both sides drop points in that instance. And I repeat, lads, we need Arsenal to drop points because they've got a hard first half of the season. But if they don't drop enough points in that first half of the season, then they're going to have a very favourable second half of the season. Diaz ball in to nobody. Hooray. Nah, I don't have Black Ops. Liverpool again, giving it away unnecessarily. Silly, silly. Matty says, I need Liverpool to cook up something right now, lads. They are cooking up a storm of food poisoning. Well, Robertson is anyway. Or has. I don't have Game Pass now. But again, we know that Arsenal's bag is defending once they score. That's usually it. Ball through to Nunes, and it's a clapped ball. There's no need to give away the possession like that. Absolutely no need. Look at that. 1 defeat when scoring first since January 2022. So they're not going to lose today, lads. So the absolute best case scenario is going to be a draw, isn't it? Hello, Tayab. Is he in your FPL by any chance? Let me know. Oh, and it's been given away. Why are you shooting there, you stupid idiot, Salah? There was no need. Yeah, Moreno, that is poor from you, mate. Salah. If you shoot there, you better get it on target. Bruno Fernandes got it on target from like the halfway line, you silly idiot. I don't know. I like his hair, but that's not good enough. Marina's new Calvin, chill. Liverpool might need to score before the first half ends. Well, yeah, the deeper this game goes, the more Arsenal will just be happy to sit back. And they've given away again. A draw is definitely better, Carly, because Arsenal are the bigger threat. Let's be honest here. We all know this. We all know this. I'd go Gordon Ramsay, Jono. Just because he's probably better on camera. Liverpool dusty, says Randall. Or specifically Robertson, but yeah, I suppose so. How many goals have they... They've only conceded like 4 goals all season, and they concede one that early and that easily. It's very frustrating in this sort of game. First real test for Liverpool, and they're failing. Indeed. Arteta injected Compound V into Saka. I think he's been the best player in the Premier League so far this season. I think. That's my take. I think it's been very lovely. It's probably been his best season so far. As an Arsenal player, I would contend. I don't think it's been Arsenal's best season. I still think they were better in the... Certainly in terms of how they started and how they were playing. I still think the year we won the treble was their best season. But we know what happened when they capitulated towards the end. I think that was like the best version of Arsenal. Or like the highest peak or whatever you want to say. God, Kelleher, please don't make an arse of this. Salah up against him. But I need to see more of Salah. I need to see Salah taking on his man. And causing chaos, etc. They literally were first gone. Yeah, they scored. They got 50 points in 19 games. It was very, very impressive. And again, for me, that was the best football they played as well. But then they just sort of like bottled whatever verb you want to use in the end. So you could say that was more of a mentality issue. In terms of like actual tactics and playstyle, I thought that was the best version. I've never had a pretzel roll, no. Partey did well. Up against Diaz, who's had a bit of a resurgence this season. Lots of Liverpool fans weren't happy with him, but he started it well, and certainly in terms of goal scoring. Good thing about them parking the bus is that when the other team eventually ties near the end, they have little to no time to score another and win. You're hoping that's what's going to happen, but it might go the other way. Is Darwin in the squad? He's up top, yeah, Mars, yes. Ball in by Trent. Flicked on! Oh, yes! The set piece! FC have suffered from their own medicine. That was shambolic defending, but I do not care. We need Liverpool to not lose this game. Big up. Nice. I don't know what happened there. Van Dijk redeemed himself as Owl. Yeah, I think is it off the Arsenal player, actually. It's not defended at the first opportunity. Oh, no, never mind. It's a fantastic flick on by Diaz, I think. Well done, Luis Diaz. That is a really impressive little flick on. I thought that touched an Arsenal player. Well done, Luis Diaz. That's really nice. Yeah, really, genuinely, that's a really nice corner. Trent, lovely delivery. Luis Diaz attacks the near post, gets the flick on. Van Dijk able to head home. Redemption, as you say. Well done. And the game is back on, guys. Let's stop the count. There we go. 1-0. Lovely. Yabba dabba too. Toby can't much have to run on set pieces. Disgusting. Yeah, game ends here. Yeah, stop the count. A Saka is fouled. Okay, because it won't update until after the stream ends, I think. We live on both Mars with watch-alongs, just so people can go where they want. There is more. I guess there's more stuff to do on Twitch. Like you can mess around with channel points and whatnot. But I don't really mind where you guys go because I do both when it comes to watch-alongs. Other football stuff is exclusively on YouTube. Non-football stuff on Twitch. Declan Rice, ball in. Set piece, FC. Are they going to make me eat my words? That's a lovely delivery, and that should be a goal, you know. I think that should be a goal. It's a lovely ball by Declan Rice. Yeah, you got to score that, man. I think you score that every single time, don't you? Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy that you've not scored that, Moreno. That is wild. That is literally on a plate by Declan Rice. He sort of like goes with it with both feet. I don't know. I think like Partey was near him. He was complaining about someone touching him, but I think it was Partey who was actually touching him. So, yeah. Liverpool, again, they should be 2-1 down here. That's not really good enough for their perspective. Weird. Here's Moreno, guys. Poo. Chill, chill, chill. We need these set piece coaches, indeed. Delay the you mean the restart where the ball was still rolling, Toby? I don't think that's how it works. Get over it. It's been like a month. Stop crying. Oh my lord. Get over it. You better be joking, or he's going to get banned, I reckon. Oh, that's alright then. There you go. Can't tell if you Toby, you little rat bag. What do you think I'm going as for Halloween? I'm going to as Cancelo from that interview with his horse. That's not very nice. I don't dress up for Halloween. I won't lie to you. I don't really do Halloween. I will eat sweets and chocolate. Mrs. Dobbins likes to dress up for Halloween. She sometimes goes to parties, but I don't really do that, to be honest. I'm sorry if that's me being boring. My favourite video games. Oh, nice touch by Gravenberch. I don't actually know anymore. Probably like in stuff that I've played like relatively recently. Probably like stuff on the Switch, like Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. I love those sorts of games. They're very lovely and very replayable. Love all the Pokemon games though as well. I like Saliba's head. I do watch the... I haven't watched any of this season yet, TP Link. I feel like what... Because I when it got to like the... near the end of last season and the playoffs, I watched so many games and it just like totally destroyed my sleeping pattern. Oh, Robertson's getting fisted here. So I might start to get back into it later in the season or something. My team are the T-Wolves, though. We are the T-Wolves. Hear us yowl and roar. Trent's done well. Don't give it away there, Nunes. Oh, we gave it away. Silly, silly. Is that Liverpool ball? I think it is. I've not, Jack, no. The bloody Pistons, their cheeks. Lads, if you're watching the YouTube, listen to the knob bot, leave a like on the video. It is free, and it helps out your boy. I do not AP, no. Sacco the shots, but it's over. Oh, is there another switch coming out? Interesting. Yeah, they've got to get a grit. Yeah, Robertson's actually fallen over again. Yeah, actually, Sarthak. That's something that Liverpool are going to have to address. You know, short term and long term. But Saka so far is having his absolute way with him. Yeah, Robertson is. It might be the end. How old is Robertson? He's only 30. Good lord. He's only 30, but it's Fabinho syndrome here. McAllister, you need to get up, mate. They don't have to kick the ball out. They don't have to kick the ball out. Nor should they. They should keep playing. Yeah, see, it's fine. I hate when players do that. Like, you're not actually injured. Get up. Rice is having a shout at McAllister now, which I think is reasonable, to be honest. Should have held his head. Yeah, if you're going to cheat, do it properly, guys. If you're going to cheat and feign injury, this Robertson guy, man. Yeah, you need to go the whole hog, yeah? Robertson to MLS, there we land. Oh, dear. How many consoles do I have? Well, I've got all the retro ones, so I have many, but I haven't played them in a while. Yeah. I went through a phase where I like collected loads of video games and whatnot, which I still own. I would like to get back into that someday. Randall says, I need Liverpool to win for my birthday. Happy birthday to you, Randall. Big up. Let me know where you're up to. Jones nearly got it away from Rice, but not quite. The game's settled down now, and it is a very even affair. The key individual battle, as we all know, is taking place on Arsenal's right. Haven't yet seen much of Martinelli on Trent. I'd maybe like to see... Well, no, I wouldn't like to see a bit more of that, but if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd maybe like to see a little bit more of that. Oh. Liverpool haven't really created anything so far, certainly from open play. Hey, if the T-Wolves are playing at TP Link, then who knows? Maybe I'll get in on that. Trent, back to the keeper. Lovely, lovely. Rory Jennings. I don't watch either of their... I don't watch their content, I'm afraid, so... I don't mind. Either or. Either. Neither, neither. Nice turn by Gravenberch. Getting past Havertz. And now it's Diaz up against Partey, and it's a throw-in. It's a shame it's not like a player like Salah up against Partey, because that might be an interesting individual battle, but... In terms of like 1v1, I don't know how much joy Diaz is going to have up against Partey today. But we'll see what we see. I'm hoping my City Southampton analysis video will be out tomorrow, by the way, chaps. I haven't yet revisited the game because I've been busy with other bits and bobs. But stay tuned for that. Probably be focusing on the weird role of Foden in particular, I expect. Nice work by Salah. Into Trent. Back into Salah. He's in the box now. Dangerous. Beats his man. Oh, he tried to play it to Jones. It's really well defended, was it? Nearly falls to Diaz. And he falls over. And that was a good area to be in for Liverpool. Salah finally getting some touches in the box. But now there's a counter-attacking opportunity. As Konate has got to be strong here up against Martinelli. And of course, there's only going to be one winner of that battle. Thank you for following Deadpan, by the way. Big up to you. Let me know what team you support. I don't think there will be, Jack. Although Southampton, they did build out a lot better than I thought they were going to do, but it didn't really lead to anything. That must be said. But in terms of getting out in the initial phases, it was impressive. Just a shame from their perspective they couldn't do anything. More Trent Salah is what I need in this game. Try to attack Timber, yes. Jones trying to find Salah now. I thought Timber had it there, but Salah's beaten him. All ends up, and Nunes back into Salah. And a dink into no one. What a shame. What a waste from Salah. Didn't need to do that. Poo. I need more of that, though. I need more of Salah up against Timber. So far, Salah's won that battle. Curtis Jones. How old's Jones nowadays? How old's he? He's 20. He's a bit older than I thought he was. Trossard doing well to get away from Diaz. Gravenberch stepped up, and now Liverpool's midfield is non-existent. Martinelli up against Trent. Oh dear. Cross in. Falls to Havertz, and he can't control it. That's tricky. Goal kick. That's dangerous. So yeah, I think Arsenal have been the better team so far. Midfield bypassed far too easily there. Look at that. It's just not there. Hello, DR. Every match I watch of Konate's doing that body push against someone, it's a signature move. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. Fair play. And DR, you must be happy because West Ham got the win. Tell me, I was asking earlier about that game. Tell me more about it. What was the TLDR? What happened? Why did you win? Did you deserve to win? Were United wank, or were they just not clinical? Tell me. Rice, Havertz, Saka here. Diaz is going to have to drop back to help out. I remember like the start of that Brighton game when Hinchelwood was 1v1 against Saka, and obviously he was having his way with him there as well. You're going to have to double up, lads. My mother's made crispy chicken and West Ham have one. Yeah, big up. 51% attacking down that right side. We know that Arsenal have a right-sided bias, so it's not that surprising, but 50% is madness. Pick one player from Liverpool and Arsenal starting 11 to have at City. Ooh. Liverpool, I think, is an obvious one. I think you go for Trent, because that's an immediate Kyle Walker upgrade, and also means, you know, that allows Lewis to actually play midfield where he wants to play. So that's the obvious one. Arsenal is a bit trickier, because like the obvious name would be Saka, but is that the most upgradable area relative to City's squad? Because obviously Savio is quite good. Not sure. Oh God, Konate, what have you done there? Where's the ball? Havertz blazes over. Well, Liverpool, what are you up to, lads? They want a penalty. Let's see what's happening there. Absolute chaotic scenes. Fucking Konate, man. Nah, he's won the ball first there, to be fair, so it's not a pen. Maybe Havertz could do better to get it on target with his weaker foot, I don't know. Is that a penalty? From that angle, it looks a bit more suspect, to be honest. I need to see another angle. The first angle, I didn't think it was at all. The second angle, I'm a bit more dubious, but it's not been given. And Owl says VAR is not going to intervene. There we go. Liverpool are hanging on by a thread. They've been stinky. Oh, yeah, Rice, of course. Yeah. No, yeah, Jeff, you're absolutely right. Yeah, Declan Rice is the one. Yeah, of course. Especially in our current situation. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I'd have Trent from Liverpool and Rice from Arsenal. That's the one. Good question, though, Jono. Everyone answer this question. Who would you have from Liverpool and Arsenal? I feel like Trent and Rice makes the most sense given what City currently needs. Boring answers. But they're probably the most correct answers, aren't they? You know. We need a Walker replacement, and we need some sort of physicality and recovery pace in midfield. That's what Rice is. It's a very good point, Staff. Yes, how could I? Saka weaving his way, starting deeper now, coming in centrally. McAllister's all over him. That should be a yellow card, really. And indeed it is. McAllister got spun. Saka's assaulting them, yeah, literally. Looked like he got enough of the ball. There you go. It's one of those where if it went to VAR, I reckon they do something, but it's not injustice by any means to not intervene. Yeah, I think that's right, Toby. I don't think there's much in it. Rice is shit affairs. I don't rate Rice in the slightest. Not sure I agree there, lads. We need a backup striker, says Sarthak. Well, I'm not taking Darwin bloody Nunes. So I'm saying that right now. He's my favourite YouTuber who supports City apart from yourself. My boy LB. There we go. Gabriel from Arsenal purely for the corners. That's another good answer, to be fair. Here we go. Can Liverpool actually learn? Yeah, I know, Jack Crazy. Now, can we actually learn here? And by we, I mean Liverpool. Can Liverpool actually learn here how to defend the set piece? Because they got done last time. And no, they've got done again, have they? Get the second ball, lads. Come on. One here. Oh, Nunes, you stinky man. You should have intercepted that. You stinky lads. In fairness, yes, Pasta is clear of Rice. But there's no... Oh, that's a lovely take by Moreno, I think that was. Nice. Oh, the referee, the commentator's just copied my exact line. Get your own lines. Outside the box. It's a wonderful strike by Martinelli. It's not. It goes well high. Indeed, Douglas. Julius Randall BC. What does that mean? Big up Big Steve as well, yeah. I thought that was Havertz at first, but no, that's just not a good effort, is it? To be honest. A basketball club. Anthony Edwards is the boy anyway, not Randall, isn't he? Although I saw he scored a load of points, so you guys telling me that we're not going to keep him. It looks like we are. Fantastic tackle by Partey. Luis Diaz, I know he got the header assist, but he's been a bit stinky in this first half. He's been a little bit stinky malarkey. It's just fizzed in. Konate out. Good. He had to be strong there. Aerial duel. Win it. Darwin. Good. Terrible. Gravenberch. React. Someone. Trent just twats it. Okay. And Diaz fouls him. This Diaz guy, man. He's upsetting me. He's upsetting me. Get Gakpo on, I reckon. Get Gakpo up against Partey. That might be fun. Haaland or Aguero. It's still Aguero, but you do feel like it's only a matter of time for Haaland to be just the #1 striker pick in Premier League history. That you do really feel like that, given how he's going. Martinelli ball in. God, Van Dijk just misses it. The way he leaped there was like, oh yeah, this is Van Dijk all day, and just totally missed it. So well done, Johnny Ocho. Oh my God, that's like. That's like being asked, do you want to get punched in the face or the gut? We'll go Benjani for vibes. Does Haaland have that Ricky Lambert doesn't? A career in football. In the first instance. Kev or Phil? Kev. Of course, Kevin. Kevin over any midfielder, though. That's how good he is. I'd be very upset if he leaves us at the end of the season. Van Dijk, be more calm there. Robertson's just twatting it. Liverpool have got no composure about them in this game. God's sake. Partey nearly dispossessed, but not quite. How does Diaz manage to dribble Walker and Rodri and struggling against Partey? It's a great question, and I don't have the answer. I do not have the answer. It's annoying me, though. Oh my God, stop talking about delaying the restart, you bunch of fucking crybabies. This is unprecedented in fucking Premier League history. I've never seen such fucking bitches. Get over it. Christ on a bike. Play the game of football. Good God, man. Got 50,000 VAR officials in the crowd, as it turns out. Douglas says, I think City fans may well prefer Liverpool. The team and the fan base in particular, Liverpool fans seem to have a better grasp of the games. Douglas, that's harsh. Very harsh words there from Douglas. Very strong as well. Very strong. 7 minutes until half-time. And, you know, based on how this game has gone, I think Liverpool can consider themselves lucky that it's 1-1. Just annoying me, Jeff. Just annoying me. When was that game? When was that game? I feel like it was over a month ago. Come on. Come on, lads. Jono. Party into Saka, who's dropped. He's found Havertz now on the right wing. Diaz has got to get back to help Robbo. Instead, it's Darwin Núñez who was a fantastic tackle on Saka. But why is it Núñez who's having to track back? Diaz, sort yourself out. It looked like a nice tackle anyway. Nah, it's not a good tackle. He fouls him, as it turns out. As it turns out, it was a foul. But at least he got back. You get what I mean? Oh, dear, are you watching NFL? Look at that last 15 minutes. It's been all Arsenal. Liverpool are hanging on now. In a game where a lot of people before today, a lot of people were saying that Arsenal would be lucky to come away unscathed here. So I don't know what that tells us. I don't know if that tells us people are overrating Liverpool or underselling Arsenal. Indeed, yeah, that would be very rude. Southak, he doesn't need to if he's popping off like this. Win that. Well done, Van Dijk. One of you. There you go. Trent. Oh my God. These guys can't even clear the ball. Oh, they were just overselling the crisis, yeah. It's a good point. The way it was being spoken about. Again, they've only got 2 injuries. One of which is like, whatever. Right, Diaz. Okay, you might need to get off the pitch, Diaz. I'm sorry. I know you did a lovely flick. Well done. But ever since then, you've been dropping clangers like it's the 1960s and we're back on the moon. BBC programme about the clangers. If anyone knows that programme, let me know. Martinelli. Havertz. Liverpool at 6s and 7s. Speaking of 7, Saka's on the ball. What a segue that was. Diaz, help out Robertson. He needs someone to hold his hand. It's a cross. Van Dijk's easily able to clear that one at least. Robertson's strong. Heads it straight to Rice. Brilliant. Luis Diaz fouls Party for no reason. And now it's in a really dangerous area where Rice should have got an assist earlier. So, well done, Luis Diaz. Please get off the pitch. Is that the set piece coach? Is that who I'm looking at? Crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a Sky Sports camera pan to a set piece coach before. Wild. They don't fancy second balls. They don't, Jack. Clangers was brilliant. Yeah, shout out. Shout out the Clangers, man, if you watch that program. I've got them on VHS. Set piece goals, there it is. Look at that. There's City, 3rd most, but we probably have the most actual set pieces. So it's not a good conversion rate. Declan Rice, it's another good ball, and there is the goal. And it's Moreno again. What is Liverpool's fucking problem? Like, literally, the exact same situation happened earlier. What's going on? You literally had the exact same warning. This is like when, this is the City game as well. When when Gabriel was up against Doku, was it? And it was like, lads, what are we up to here? Similar thing. Who is it that heads it? Is it the one in front or behind? I know he's onside then, yeah. Nah, he's well onside. I think he's onside. Set piece kings, genuinely. And hey, it's a legitimate way to score goals, absolutely. Who is it that play? I think, is that Gravenberch playing him on just? I can't tell which one's Moreno. I think he is just onside, I agree. It's going to be close, but I think he is just onside. But why can't you learn? Yeah, Van Dijk's keeping him on. Well done, Virgil. Good work, mate. Jono. What a darn shame, lads. Just before half-time as well. Liverpool stink of piss. They stink of piss. And they've upset me. A lazy leg has been described as... Yeah, it's definitely onside. Right, it shouldn't be taking this long, though, guys. Come on, like, it's so clearly onside. I can see it with my eyeballs that it's onside. Why is this taking so long? Hurry up. Get on with the game. It looks pretty clear-cut to me. He's well on. Owl, why don't we? Is it being introduced partway through the season? We genuinely, Southak. He doesn't look. It doesn't just look onside. It looks well onside. I thought we're having it. Why are we not having it halfway through the season? Why? What is the? Why wouldn't we want semi-automated technology next season? Why? I want it now. I want it now. Because this is boring. It is shameful. I don't know why the clubs didn't vote for it. I don't get it. I just don't know what is the logic behind it. It's not that tight, though, is it? Like, he is clearly onside. There we go. Finally. Jesus, man. Wasting our precious time. Get ChatGPT to do the ref, and I'd back that. I'd back that. Deary me. It's a lovely delivery by Rice. Again. But why were Liverpool just not able to deal with it again? That was 2 times in a row. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, I've got no faith in Liverpool getting anything from this game now, lads. These guys stink a piss. And I'm happy with my prediction that Arsenal will finish ahead of Liverpool this season. I'm not being gaslit. It's happening. Arsenal burning about the conspiracy that VFR decisions take longer. Check the lines in the grass, true. Saka can't quite control it, and it's a goal kick. Come on, Slot, sort it out. You haven't created shit all from open play, apart from when Moreno gave it away and then Saka pumped a shot for no reason. Come on now. Create something. For me. For me. Idiot. Idiots. You got quite fortunate with that set piece. Not going to fall for it again, are they? Here is Salah. Haven't seen nearly enough of him. Dinks it wastefully to the keeper. And that is shameful. The first half and he's going down. I'm sorry, but you should get red carded for that behaviour. That's mad. For first half, that should be illegal. It should be illegal, shouldn't it? Mad. Salah is having a stinky game so far. There was like one good moment where I think Trent played him in, but then he was dillying and dallying. Just wasn't sharp enough in his action. The Liverpool midfield has also just not existed today. I'm not seeing anything of Gravenberch, McAllister, Jones. Diaz is having a shocker. John, it's a good question. Salah, what can you do here? What can you do for me? Nothing. Nice. Szoboszlai coming on second half. That doesn't fill me with any form of joy. Szoboszlai. I don't think I like Szoboszlai as a player, lads. I think I was promised something with the Szoboszlai signing, and it's not delivered. The signing hasn't delivered. Trent ball in. Lovely little ball into McAllister, but he's not got nearly enough power on it. It's an easy enough save. That's better from Trent, though, I guess. That's a tricky header to beat the keeper there, though. Excuse me. Szoboszlai isn't good, says Jack. I just haven't quite been able to figure out what he does. That's all it is. I know that he's like important in terms of like the off-ball work and picking up runners and defensive work rate, etc. I get that. I just haven't really been able to figure out the on-ball contribution yet. Darwin's going to foul Gabriel here. Just watch. They're having a fight. And there it is. Lads, I hope you all placed a bet on in those 5 seconds. Matty says Liverpool plays so good against us as well. Oh, I'm sure. Trent to play right wing. Yeah, get Saka at right back maybe for vibes. Or just get Salah at left wing because anything's better than Diaz at this stage. Nunes and Gabriel having words. But Nunes, you fouled him, so I don't know what you want. I don't really know what you want to have happen there. You know what's the most annoying thing about that second goal? In addition to it just being totally preventable from like a... this literally happened earlier, maybe we pick up Moreno in the box sort of perspective. Why did Diaz foul whoever it was? I think it was Partey. There was no need for him to foul him and give away that free kick. That was a really stupid thing that Diaz did. I might have a Diaz agenda. I might have one. But there we go. A dominant first half display by Arsenal. And Liverpool have been shit, in all honesty. They've had one actual chance, which was the corner. And aside from that, there's been nothing going on. What's the main problem with Liverpool, asks Matty. For me, there's not enough contribution creatively, can't speak, from the centre. There's far too much reliance on a deep cross from Trent or one of their wide players beating the fullback. And that's very, very frustrating. The main issue, though, is I don't really know who you bring on centrally to solve that issue. Because if they're talking about Szoboszlai's not going to be that guy to do that. So I don't even really know what you can do. I think in the first instance, I'd get Diaz off the pitch because I think he's been shite. I put Gakpo on. And then I guess you take it from there. Ideally, you'd bring on another left-back instead of Robertson because he's been stinky as well, but you can't. Because you're not going to bring on Tsimikas, are you? Because he's even worse, which is impressive. So, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. What do you guys think the main problem with Liverpool is, though? That would be my take. And that is what I would do. You need to get Trent more involved. What changes could you make? I feel like it's a sort of game for like a Harvey Elliott, but he's broken his foot. So he's not available, clearly. There's no one they can really bring on. And this is like one of my biggest issues with, thinking Liverpool are a proper title challenger. They don't really have the depth. Well, certainly today, anyway. Yeah, I'm looking at the midfield. Who do I bring on to create something from the centre? Don't know. Hello, Sherwood. How you doing? Liverpool always wants to turn up at City, but not Arsenal. It's like us when Foden and De Bruyne don't play, kind of, and we don't have any creation in the centre. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But even if you had everyone fully fit for Liverpool, they don't really have that player anyway, in all honesty. So it's a tricky one. Liverpool have been poor, little control or cohesion, miles away from Klopp's maniacs. Yeah, some poor individual displays. And it's that sort of thing where it feels like, oh, you know, they just need to tighten up their finishing or that sort of thing. But there's more going on, isn't there? It's not as simple as just they need to start creating chances, not even able to do that. So that's an issue. That's a little bit of an issue for them. And of course, Arsenal have defended well. Of course they have, so that's always going to make it tricky. The only times where Liverpool have had any sort of joy was when Salah got isolated against Timber. Then that's happened 2 or 3 times, and each time Salah's won that battle. But it's not happened often enough. They need to be generating a higher volume of those chances. They brought no one in the summer. Well, yeah, they brought in, Chiesa, who's injured, so it's like whatever. I don't think that he's necessarily an improvement on the starting 11 anyway. Definitely Liverpool, Sherald. Definitely. I know, I'm still so convinced Liverpool aren't going to finish ahead of Arsenal this season. I'm very convinced of that. So I don't consider them to be a threat. Liverpool midfield over United's. City's shit against big opponents, hasn't won a single big game in ages. We beat Spurs away last season, in fairness. I will say that much. Which team fan your buddy Abhishek says? Well, you should probably be able to figure it out from my background. With all the blue and the main road sign and the blue moon and the Sean Wright Phillips top. But I am a City fan. And also the inflatable banana. She said, I'm going to go get my banana. I'm also going to close the door because I heard Mrs. Nobbins come back. Guys, the banana is going to lead us to victory, yeah? And by us, I mean Arsenal not getting a win. Big up the banana, guys. Come on. We got this. Oh yeah, we did beat Chelsea. I forgot about that, Teehee. Yeah, we did also beat Chelsea, yes. So, not entirely correct, Nitin. Not entirely correct. Hello, Adam. He says, good evening. How was your dad's birthday? Hope he had a great day. It was lovely, thank you, yes. It was very nice. It was very lovely. We had why isn't that in there? We had Indian food. It was gorgeous. And it was just a nice time. It was just good vibes. Good chill, good chat with Mrs. Nobbins and my fam. We all get on. Do I take the banana to the Etihad? No, mate, I don't. That would be weird. This is a relatively new prop. This is because, City fans are associated with taking inflatable bananas. I don't really know why. I asked my mum, like, why do you take a banana back in the day? And I don't think there was, like, a particular logic to it being a banana. I think something came out that, it's because, City always slip up. But I think that was, like, a myth. I think it was just, like... There was just like a period where people took loads of inflatables, I think started by City, and then it just happened to go to a banana. If anyone knows the actual lore behind that, let me know, but I don't know if there actually is a proper reason as to why that's a thing. Yeah, it was very well, thank you. This season already, yes. Banana pie. Is it real that in England there's no City fan, or is it a stereotype? That is a myth, Abhishek. You'll be happy to hear that is a myth. If Stans are Chelsea and Spurs, I have nothing to say. Well, right, but, Chelsea are quite good, though. In fairness. They are quite good. They're 5th right now. They're only 3 points behind Arsenal. So, I don't think that's a reasonable thing to say, to be honest. Our kids should beat Spurs. Yeah, guys, on the Wednesday, be prepared to have that game be a loss. Be prepared to have that game be a loss. It's going to be heavily rotated, essentially. It's going to be heavily rotated. My banana. Shout out. Liverpool are bang average, says Staffy. Well, they're not average, are they? Because they're probably going to finish third in the Premier League. But I do agree that I do think they are a level below City and Arsenal. I think that us two, in terms of like playing football, we are in the same tier as one another, and Liverpool are in the tier below. Although I do think Liverpool are clear of everyone else, if that makes sense. So it's like, you know, Arsenal, it's like last season. Arsenal and City are in their own little tier because they're obviously the best sides in the league. And then it's Liverpool. But Liverpool are better than everyone else enough for it to be justified in their own tier, but not quite near City and Arsenal. And then it's like, you know, everyone below that. It's sort of like the way I look at the club. If I had to do like a tier list of like club size, I've got Arsenal and I've got United and Liverpool in the top tier, and I've got Arsenal sort of on their own in this tier below because they don't quite fit into the United Liverpool tier, but then they are in a tier higher than your City Chelsea, for example. So that's the sort of way I see that. Not quite in the top one, Liverpool from a team perspective, but there we go. Toby, I've never bought into that. And in fact, I don't think anyone on my channel's bought into that, because at the start of this game, when I asked, what would you guys like the result to be, everyone said a Liverpool win. And that tells me, and we also did like a survey on LB's channel, and it was like 96% didn't say Arsenal win. So I think City fans certainly view Arsenal as the main threat, even if they don't say it outwardly. The fact that they're almost voting with their feet. So this is why I celebrate. I was rather happy with that Liverpool goal, and obviously I'm not happy with the Arsenal one. Imre Varadi was known as Banana. Is that it? Oh, okay, interesting. There we go. Big up. I will do that. I'm learning. I did not know that. Thank you. Well, my mum was wrong then. What an L. If Trent and Van Dijk leave in a year or two, these lot are done for. I'm not being funny. Real Madrid are coming for Trent. Carvajal's career might be over to an extent, so it's not at that level. His contract's up. If you're a player of Trent's quality, and let's be honest, Trent's a player who should be winning. Trent is a player who should have more than one Premier League title to his name. It's not. What is that? Barley Castle. Was that a fake Bailey's that was just being advertised? It's not good enough for him. How old is Trent? He's not a young player anymore. He's 26. So he should have more to his name and go to Real Madrid and do that. Van Dijk is obviously getting on. Salah's contract is up at the end of the season. It is really poor management from Liverpool, isn't it, to let those three players all go at the same time. It looked nice though, Toby, that peanut butter Bailey's, fake Bailey's or whatever it was. Toby. Yeah, I just don't buy into it. Liverpool did not learn from us. We didn't take their warning from the Gabriel header off the corner, then he scored. Yeah, literally, it's the exact same situation, Matty. Literally. We got away with it the first time, and Liverpool got away with it this time. It was from a very similar position, so it's like, right, guys, maybe this time we'll defend Moreno? No? Okay, fairs, man. Fairs. Champions League, definitely, Jono, 100%. It was a great goal, Toby, yeah. It was actually harder than... It was harder than the first one he missed. Do you rate the Herbs more than the Clangers? I don't think I know what the Herbs is, Staffy. Is that... From that era, I know Hector's House, I know Clangers, I know Bagpuss, Ludwig. I don't know what the Herbs is. Oh, banana splits. Shout out the banana splits. Yeah, two very good goals, Toby. And it's not really good enough from a Liverpool perspective. So the table now, what's interesting is that Liverpool are still ahead of Arsenal. But, I'll repeat, Arsenal have had some very hard games. So that is deceptive. They could literally go on. In fact, I'm going to have a look. What are their last 10 games or something? I feel like they could go on a mad run towards the end of the season where they win 15 in a row or something. Or go undefeated 15, something crazy. So... to be fair, their third to last game is at Anfield, but if it's this Liverpool, then ugh. So this is from back to front. So away against Southampton, that's a win. Home against Newcastle, that's a win. Anfield, based on this game, that's a win. Bournemouth at home, that's a win. Palace at home, that's a win. Ipswich away, that's a win. Brentford at home, that's a win. Everton away, that's a win. Fulham at home, that's a win. Chelsea at home, I think that's a win. That's 10. Old Trafford, win. Forest away, maybe that's a draw. But it's probably going to be a win, isn't it? There is literally a world. There is literally a world where they win their last 15 games in a row in the Premier League. So it's all well and good saying, oh, well, they're 3 points behind us. Right. But the opportunities to drop points are decreasing. They are decreasing. So it's a concern. It's a concern. That's why we need them to drop points today, realistically. I'm going to keep this banana with me for the entirety of the second half as good luck. It's going to happen. Southak says, is there a world where we go for Trent? I don't think that Trent's the sort of player who would go to another Premier League club because he obviously... I'm sure in Trent's world, he would love to stay at Liverpool, but it's got to be the right circumstances for him. Like, he's also got to be... The club have got to be performing to his level, yeah? So he will have some loyalty in that he won't go to another Premier League club. But it's justifiable. I don't think many Liverpool fans would be upset if he went to... No, they'd be upset, but they wouldn't be like, oh, Trent, you're a Judas sort of thing if he went to Real Madrid. And whereas, when Gerrard was going to go to Chelsea, there was uproar because it's another Premier League side in England. So that's how I interpret it. Hello, Frommies_Gunner. How you doing, mate? Can you please, not win this game, mate? Because you've been so much better than Liverpool. And I've just said that... You're probably going to win your last 15 games in a row. Never heard of Parsley the Line. Oh, no, I have heard of Parsley the Line. Is he the one that's got a really raggedy mane? Yes, okay, I know what it is. I've seen that line before, in fairness to me. No, I never watched that channel. Never watched that program, sorry. Hector's House, though. Speaking of, anamorphic animals. Yeah, big up to you, mate. Nice dog, by the way. What's your dog called? What sort of flavour is that as well? Look at these Liverpool players dancing around in a circle. How about you dance around the Arsenal box and score some bloody goals? Pep's best City 11 or Pierce's best City 11? Oh, when David James goes up top, Jono, we all know it's lights out. Stephen Ireland, to be fair. No, there were some great players in that area. I think of Distan, Dawn, Shawnee, Ireland. There were some boys. Some absolute boys. Some absolute boys and ballers. I think so, Sherald. I think so. Either a Liverpool win or a draw. I think I have, certainly based off this performance, I've now decided I do want a Liverpool win. But that's not going to happen. They aren't going to win today. They might draw 2-2. They might. There we go. Second half has begun, lads. I'd hope if I could actually listen to the game. Let me put my earphones back in. Ow. Boom. The banana will lead us to victory. I should probably do like a banana emoji on the YouTube, shouldn't I, for the members to use? Guys, should I make a banana emoji? Or an emote? Let me know. With a face and MCFC on it or something. Let me know. Yeah, big up Hector's House. Big it up, big it up. Nunez once again fouls his man. No, what the hell? Do you not want to see bananas in the chat? Foren says, I don't want Arsenal to win. Indeed. That would be the worst result, in my opinion. And Nunez is booked, you silly little boy. Silly, 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 silly little boy. Absolutely not. Fairs. This would be the only banana then. Whose banana? Shut up. We need set piece gods to bless Liverpool. We just need them to not be shit creatively. That could be fun. Well, there already is one. Oh, there you go. I don't need to make one then. Big up. I don't need to make one then. Case closed. Who's that? Sipke Hulshov. Who? I'm guessing he's an assistant or something. Well, how is he booked? For crying? There's also crying going on, isn't there? So it wasn't Nunes who was booked. Fairs. Oh, Trent, you sure know how to waste possession, my mate. Well done, sir. Real Madrid are calling. They could do with that right now. Intercept that, Canate. No, don't intercept that. Yeah, fairs. That works out too. Saka's free in the middle, you know. Oh, Canate just about gets to it. So lucky. So lucky, Liverpool. Actually, Jack, yeah. Should red card them, I reckon. Because no one's here for you. No one's here for you. No one likes you. So hold that. What's the referee stopping here? What's going on? Oh, Gabriel is down. The set piece machine. Now, is he actually injured, or is that classic gamesmanship coming into play here? That's the question. Bailey. Yes. Well, I've certainly not been impressed with Liverpool. What about Arsenal, though, Bailey, from your perspective? I don't think it's been a very entertaining game, but you've got to give it to them. They are deadly at those set pieces, as we all know. Cheryl says, our set pieces are horrendous. 13 corners every game without scoring anything from it. We should have scored from one yesterday. They are getting better. I tweeted about it. You know, Foden's delivery has gone up, has definitely gone up a level this season. So hopefully that can continue. That would be nice. Toby, we don't know, do we? We don't know if it's an actual injury or if it's just being cheeky. Surely Liverpool can afford a better striker than Nunes. You'd think so. You'd think that soon his time is up. He looks fine. There you go, he's fine. Both of these are a fan of Pep Guardiola and they play fast game, while Pep stick to slow death game. I don't know if this is a fast game. They can hang in there, but they won't push us like last season. We can only lose the title by having 19-20 level performances. Bailey, that's a bold statement. Because I was just having a look at their fixture list, Bailey, and there's a world where they can get 15 wins in a row. There is a world where that exists. It might not happen, but it might at the same time. Indeed, Jack. No, yeah. It'll only be a matter of time. I don't know how long's left on his contract, though. He may have a heavy cold. Yeah, Southwark, I think I'm inclined to agree. Like, there were some good deliveries. Or there have been recently this season. When Stone's on the pitch. For the first time in the game, Diaz has beaten Partey. And that was nearly a lovely run. And then he did too much at the end. And now he's smashed into the keeper. That's the one good thing he did. And he was enjoying it too much. He megged him there, to be fair. And he beat Partey. And then, just couldn't quite get it back. Nice idea, though. That's the one, Matty, exactly. Ultimately did too much. Couldn't get the pass off. Beat two players, though, very nicely. So that's nice. Sherwood, we need a Liverpool goal for that to happen, matey. This is the test, lads. If this banana is lucky, we'll figure it out today. If Liverpool get the draw, whilst I'm holding this banana, then we know going forwards, in desperate circumstances, I can go and get the banana. Although maybe it only works for City games, in fairness. I'll have to trial it next City game. Next time we go behind in a City game, I'll get out the banana. And it's not a euphemism. And we'll see if it leads to victory. Yeah? And then we'll know. Jones, nice win. And good work by Nunes. Rice tried to win it back, but he wasn't able to. Salah up against Timber. This is where he wants him. Finds Salah again. Oh, I thought that was going to go top corner then. That's a nice idea. by the Arsenal, by the Liverpool, crossed in to no one. Ryan loves claiming those. Oh, right. Gabriel's gone down again. Right, you have to get off the pitch then, my man. He's shaking, yeah. He'll have to go off now. That's got to be it. Crazy. Yeah, Liverpool have been a little bit better in the second half. And Gabriel is down, and he will have to go off now, surely. Because you can't go down twice and not go off. I prefer corners at pace, says Douglas. Yes, definitely. Then you only need a little flick, don't you? I've not been a fan of us keeping all 4 attackers on the edge of the box for corners. Yeah, definitely, Bailey. 1 or more inside the 6-yard box. Delivery has improved. Yeah. Or if you are going to have like players on the edge of the box, have them surging forwards to cause confusion so you don't know exactly where you need to pick them up. Yeah, I get you, Bailey. I get you. Kiwi or against Salah. Isn't it going to be Timber against Salah? Or do you think Tim? Or do you think? What's it? Because isn't he a centre back by trade? Sorry, left back by trade. No, centre back by trade. Bananas can fix corners. Maybe I need to have it next time. Oh, I see, Toby. I see what you mean. Sarthak, you're saying that, mate, but there comes a point in terms of like how you set up defensively where the question is less on the quality of the individual defenders. The question is more about just having the physical bodies there. And then even if they are a bad defender, the fact that there is a body there is what makes the difference. I think that's what we saw. I know that was a very extreme example, but, you know, at the Etihad, it wasn't even a case of who you're up against. It was just the fact that, no, there are physical bodies here that you actually just can't get past because they're so compact. There's no space to run at. Right, so there's 35 minutes for Arsenal to have a go at an Arsenal defence, which is nowhere near full strength. Now, we don't hope for serious injuries, guys. That's out of order. Chill, chill, chill. Let's not be like that. It's a good point, Dave. Foden, yes, I do agree, Bailey. I've been enjoying his corners recently, definitely. Where's Tomiyasu? He's forever injured, isn't he? I think he's a myth. I think he might be a myth, you know. Come on, banana time. Banana FC. Let's go. Let's big it up, big it up. Havertz, Saka. Diaz can't keep it in. What a little idiot. We'll be interested to see who Salah tries to target. Hello, Clipper Lapadappa. How are you doing, mate? Welcome to the channel. Let me know who you support. And why. You don't have to say why. I'd just like to know who you support, though. That'll be a pool throw-in, will it? Lovely. Hello, Miss Dot. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Also, let me know who you support. Score draw, says Bailey. Yeah, I think at the start of the stream, I was like umming and ahhing about a draw or a Liverpool win. I do still really think that Liverpool aren't going to be a threat towards the late game, so I'll obviously take a draw, though. Why wouldn't I? Konate beats Martinelli too easily. Well done, Konate. Liverpool, I hate. Arsenal. Miss Dot, I'm with you then, mate. We both want Liverpool to win. Big up to you. Big up, big up. Would I bring in Chris Wood? Yes, I would. Definitely. I would bring in Wood. Purely for the puns that we could utilise as a fan base and the chance. It's only one game, Mars, yeah, because it wasn't dangerous play. Hello, Cherry Salt. How are you doing? It wasn't dangerous conduct, so you only get... Oh! And Timber has been spun by Mo Salah there, but he's got the pace to get back. Mo Salah beats him again. Who can he find? No one. That's who. Diaz is well offside, surely. And there we go. Well done, Mo Salah. Absolutely bottled that attack. Good work, matey. Excellent from you. He just panicked. Because I didn't really know what to do. I don't know why he took so long to taking that pass. What world of physics do you believe in? The power of inflatable bananas is a placebo to enable City fans to laugh through the third fight as little efficacy in the battle of the red guns. That was in the 90s, yes. We are in the 2020s. And the inflatable banana has different properties, especially when in my grasp. That is the world of physics I live in. It's not a foul. It's not a foul. Salah. Oh my God, Salah's passing has been so dog right now. The main issue is that Salah in this game, and you know, it's not an issue across the whole season, but in this game, the issue is that Salah has been tasked as the chief creator because, you know, Nunes ain't going to do that. I feel like someone should be creating for Salah in this game. I'd take Nunes off. I can't bring on Jota, can you? Oh, L. Trent, why are you shooting, mate? You're not that guy. You're never scoring that. Cherry, I'm doing good. I'd be doing a lot better if Liverpool were, you know, winning or drawing. But apart from that, doing well. I've got my banana. What are you up to today? Speaking of cherries, I had some cherry brandy yesterday for the first time. That was very nice. It was very sweet and strong, but it was very lovely. Simmercast is coming on. What is he going to do? When was Salah in his prime? Probably from 2017 through to 2022? Would you say those are the best years of Salah, maybe? I don't know. Diaz, not able to get through Party. Again, that's poor. He's given away foul. Oh, no, he hasn't. Gravenberch, do not shoot, mate. Oh, God, it's fallen to Darwin Núñez. That means literally no danger at all. And here we go, the counter-attack. Best result, a draw or a Liverpool win. Well intercepted, nice. Yeah, it's been all Liverpool this second half, even before the Gabriel injury, I will say. Núñez, oh, play him in, you idiot! Robertson was there, you are so slow. Why are your feet so slow? I think we've got to, Southwark. We've got to go in for it. That's got to be addressed. Come on. Crossed in. Come on, Mo. Trent, don't you dare shoot. Stop shooting, Trent. It's a corner, okay. I'll be quiet. Or will I? Does anyone want to check? Well, I have to change my fan score prediction because I said 1-1. Haha. We're going to go brave, guys. We're going to go 2-2. Even though it's more than likely going to be a 3-1 on the counter-attack, but who cares? Let's will it into existence, lads. A corner. If only this was Arsenal, and then it could be a goal. Sadly, it's Liverpool. Robertson doesn't even beat the first man. That's impressive. That is one of my biggest pet peeves in football, not being able to beat the first man from a cross or a corner. How do you even do that? How is that possible? How? Why is Robertson taking corners? Your guess is as good as mine. Looks like Szoboszlai is coming on. I repeat, what is he going to do? Gakpo coming on is good. But what is Szoboszlai going to do for me in before he scores the winner? 2018, a good year for him, but not in the final of the Champions League. Yeah. And that was like when Liverpool were at their strongest as well. 2018 through to 2020-ish. 3-2 to Liverpool to Southwark. Very bold. Here's Martinelli, though. Trent's got to close him. Martinelli beats him. Easy for Robertson, the best left-back in the world. Salah, you're so slow there. Trent is only able to pump it as far as Rice. Liverpool lose the ball again. Arsenal recycle. Timber, Martinelli, is going to be a cross in here, surely. No. Good underlap from Timber. Moreno, I think Moreno's had a good game overall. Even without the goal, things been decent. Martinelli did well to find that cross. Rice keeps the attack alive, and they go again. And this is what Liverpool don't want, because they were getting into a groove then, and now all of a sudden, they're being pinned back. Is that what it is, Mars? Oh, he's offside. What an idiot. Who do you think is the best player you've seen at City? I'd be tempted to say Yaya. It's, for me, I think Kevin De Bruyne is best player in City's history. I think I'd go for him. I used to have it as David Silva, but I think it's got to be Kevin. Nowadays, I think he's the best midfielder in Premier League history. I think he's the second best player in Premier League history. So I'd lock in Kevin, to be honest. Like, even seasons riddled by injuries, he's still come back and been really important in terms of like winning a title. So it's got to be him. It's got to be. I think for me, he's the best creator in history outside of Messi as well. So it's got to be. Sobo can do chance creation. Sarthak, can he though? Can he? We'll see. Jury's out. Savio will cook Robertson when we play them. I also hope Doku's back by then. We need him to be back. Oh, that's naughty by Rice. That was nearly a yellow card. Soboslai with a really bad pass. Works its way out to Gakpo. Now the counter's gone. What a shame. Southak, you might be right. They've taken off McAllister, who's normally a tidy player. The cross is in. Right, okay, guys. Speaking from experience, you're not going to be able to cross the ball like that against a settled Arsenal defence. You're not. It's not going to work. I don't care if they haven't got Saliba and Gabriel on the pitch. It's just how they're coached. Stop crossing it, lads. For the love of God. You're not going to score a goal like that. Can confirm. Maybe this is reverse psychology. No, it's shit cross by Trent. Wonderful. Too nonchalant that by Van Dijk. Simicast makes it work. That's fine. Jones. Gakpo. It's another dusty cross to no one. Do you want to do another one? No, he actually does want to do another one. Doesn't even be the first man that time. Amazing. Maybe bring Luis Diaz back on. Oh, Havertz ran into traffic. That's poor from him. That's not a foul. You've got to get up. Don't shoot. Fuck off, Gravenberch. That was a really rare opportunity where Arsenal were not settled defensively. And you could have actually had a decent go at them. Because that was actually like a... Yeah, they didn't really have a midfield supporting them then. What are you doing, man? Salah is right there. What a prick. Favorite player... Oh, I do have a Shawnee. I do have a Shawnee top right there. They're going to punt it. Someone's been booked. Is that for time wasting? Crazy. You never do that for us, refs. It's always the last minute. Yeah. Swine. Shitty Cross FC. Yeah, look, we've been in this situation as well. We know that you're not going to win by crossing. If you are going to do long shots, you need someone better than long shots than fucking Gravenberch. It's got to be Trent who's actually running onto it and can hit it with pace. Maybe if I shake the banana, maybe that'll work. Is that how the luck is generated? Don't know. Come on, Liverpool. Do something. There's still 25 minutes. I only need a goal. I would be happy and content with a goal. That would be wonderful. There's time for you to not be shit and to prove me wrong. Jones, there was a foul earlier in the build-up. But sadly, this isn't Arsenal. It's Liverpool. And they're not going to score from the set piece. So, it's fundamentally and largely irrelevant. They've been there, Arsenal. They've been there to be got at in the second half. They've not been particularly impressive. But neither have Liverpool. So, you get me. Right, come on. Ball in. Ball in. Why can't they beat the first man? Oh, Gravenberch, you stink of piss. Oh, you got away with one there. He's going to hold his head. He's going to hold his head and pretend his head's injured. Classic. Wait, that's been given us a foul? Really? Yeah, that's mad, you know. It's not a foul. He kicks the ball into his face. That's not a foul. That's poor refereeing. Poor refereeing. What a shame. Still Gravenberch. Shouldn't have got into that position anyway. My back is destroyed, man. Guys, this chair has reached the end of its life cycle. I need a new one because it's actually hurting my back now. It's never been that comfy, to be honest. I'm sorry. There's going to be a change of scenery, I feel like, in that respect. If Liverpool are going to score here, guys, what is going to be the means? Who is going to score, and how is the goal going to come about? That's such a foul by Darwin, though, isn't it? Oh, no, it was just strong, Fez. How is the goal? Can someone, like, trick my brain into thinking that there is going to be a goal? Because right now, I just don't see it. I don't know where the goal is coming from. Outside of, like, an Arsenal error. Salah penalty, hey, maybe. That would constitute an Arsenal error. In fairness. Canate, Jones wanted it, ran into Party instead. Van Disney from a corner. What, again? I think they've already played that card. Ooh. Gatpo, I asked for you to come on and you've done nothing for me. You've done nothing for me, my man. Into Salah, in the box. That will help. Right, okay, lads. We've got to stop taking clapped shots from outside the box. That's what's got to happen. Because that's a waste. What's the point? You weren't set at all, and you're also seemingly not good at them. That was another thing. I was told that Szoboszlai was like an expert at that. I haven't seen nearly enough of him doing that. I've seen more from Gvardiol than Szoboszlai in that respect. Maybe not Fuskan, maybe not. To be fair, I didn't know you could go from shit to shitter. But here we are. Here we are. I would also say I don't really know what Darwin Núñez has done in this game. The only time there's been a remote threat has been when Salah's on the ball in the box. Because he's got twinkle toes, hasn't he? And then you never know. Oh, hello. Is that a good ball, actually? That's actually a decent ball by Núñez. I take it all back. Well done. Núñez. Salah. Oh, it's Jones, have a shot, mate. Oh, it's blocked. That was really important goalkeeping because that was going to be a free header. That's better. Well done, Núñez. Fair enough. He obviously heard me and he wanted to shut me up, didn't he? They learned nothing. Absolutely, Matty. Absolutely nothing. You can't cross. That won't work. Oh, Trent, what we doing? Oh, in behind. That's nice. Again, you got to go for Salah. He's your only real threat. And that's poor, though. You got dispossessed by bloody... Who is that? Martinelli. Oh, and also plays feigning injury. Clever. If I was Liverpool, I'd be like, I'm not giving it you back. Sod that. And now we wait. So he went down at 71. So there will be a lot of added time then. Oh, look, he's fine. That's weird. You definitely shouldn't have given them back. Just, like, keep playing, because it was your decision to go down and feign injury. So, you know. Just keep it going. United versus Chelsea. United are going to get smacked by Cole. You can hold that. Why have Liverpool given it them back? An Arsenal player pretended to be injured to waste a minute of action. Why would you give it them back? Oh yeah, Matty, we'll do a watch-along for it, definitely, mate. Oh, Havertz is blistered away. Oh my lord, Simicast. Nearly made a mess of that somehow. Yeah, we'll be live for it, Matty, don't you worry. City versus Spurs. Absolutely, we will be there to see the children play. And probably get spanked. I feel like the best result we can hope for that is maybe like a win on penalties. I can't see us winning. Spurs will go full strength. And we'll be like, we'll play children and babies. Liverpool had an easy start to the season. I think they fooled us all, says Sarthak. That was the thing that was going around, wasn't it? It's Martinelli up against Trent. Oh, that is so shit, Trent. Fuck me. That's poor. You try the reverse ball. You're not getting past Canate. And Canate has had a decent game, you know. Timo Werner hat-trick. Okay, let's not go overboard. Yeah, McAtee will definitely start. 100%. 100% McAtee will start. Nico O'Reilly will start. I think Haaland will get rested because he does look really tired. And there's not many opportunities to rest him. So I think he'll get a rest and maybe it'll be Foden false 9 or like Gundo or Bernardo false 9. What a spanner would it be for Arsenal fans if they won Premier League and we went invincible? Can you imagine? Oh, Trent, that is crap. Good God. What are you up to, mate? Saka, ball in. Oh, Canate. Havertz trying to put off Kelleher, but that's not going to work. Yeah, Canate's had a good game. Trent's been shit. May I say it? May I say it? I think he's been shit. And they sort of need him to not be that. Oh my word, Liverpool. What is going on? Where and what and how? Martinelli first touch is poor there. Canate clears it. What is happening? Liverpool had like a period of 30 minutes where they were... Oh, not even 30. Like 20 or so minutes where they were good. Right, Timber's gone down again. Then get off the pitch, sunshine. Like, come on. Get off the pitch. There we go. Bloody hell. Hello, Fandecker. What do you prefer, Liverpool or Arsenal? Win. Definitely Liverpool. Toby, I'm not being funny, but that is definitely a pre-planned substitution and definitely a pre-planned plan to waste time. So let's not be silly here. He's not actually injured. There's nothing wrong with him. He went down before. There was a drinks break. Words were had. And now he's off again. Shock, shock. He's 17. Yeah, that's fine. But I'm telling you, he's not injured. I'm telling you. Well, hasn't Timber just come back from injury? Then yes, I do think that's the plan. Because the plan was probably for him to play a full 90. So yes, I do think that was the plan, absolutely. It's not the first time they do this. This is how it works. This Trent guy is desperate for Liverpool to not win. And Havertz twats it. I'd love them to draw it, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yeah, Havertz lashes at it. You got 15 minutes. Do something. Lads, do something. The second half's been stinky. It's been a stink fest. Wait, Liverpool haven't scored a goal in the 76th minute plus this season. What? How is that possible? How have you not scored a goal? How? The whole season? Douglas, what? What is going on? And there's Gabriel. Looks like an impact injury from Gabriel, so he should be fine. Oh, League Cup. Right. Liverpool, do you want to get like a grip? Do you want me to like at least be able to trick myself into thinking you might score? Is that something you can do? Or what? I've no idea, Matty. That stat's miraculous, isn't it? They haven't scored a we've had 9 Premier League games and they haven't scored a single goal past the 76th minute. Crazy. Crazy. And yeah, there's just sort of like capitulated here. All that momentum is gone. Come on, Trent, do something, mate. Do something. That was a good pass, to be fair. Good. Right, now you're out. Now maybe try to construct an attack, lads. Nice turn by Jones, but what can it turn into? Probably nothing. Is Soboslai, is he going to do something? Anything? 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 Anything at all? Trent, what have you got for me? Gravenberch. Arsenal is so deep here. Why wouldn't they be? It's cleared. There's no Liverpool players to pick up the second ball. Oh my word. There is no way that's actually happened. I thought he fouled Havertz then. That would have been head loss FC. They are still, because they're crossing because they don't have any ideas on how to create. This is what teams do when they run out of, when they just can't get through the centre. They just got to rely on crossing it from wide and hope that something goes. But it's not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. Oh, what is that, Trent? You are shit. Good God. The passing has been horrendous. Like, there was no need to force that there. You've been shit. Sort yourself out. Clapped man. I don't know why. Just like give the ball to Salah and maybe he'll do something. Because right now, no one else is doing shit all. Don't foul Saka. He wants you to foul him. Hey, where's Salah tracking back, though? Oh, God. I love how Kanate just knew immediately he was going to have to sort out that defensive situation. And again, he's played well. I'd say that he's maybe been Liverpool's best player. That's a better ball from Trent. You got to pass it to Salah, Darwin. It's got to be... Yes! Come on! The banana! The banana! The banana has actually come up clutch. Well done. Get in. Get in. Come on. Boom. Fair play, Trent. Fair play. Again, he heard me. He heard me bitching and moaning. He heard me bitching and moaning. He was like, I need to shut up this little twat up. And that's exactly what I am. A little twat. We take that. Well done. Boom. I swear, if this is offside now after that celebration, I'll be very upset. Lovely finish by Salah. The banana is lucky, confirmed. But I can't use too much, though. I can't use too much of the looks. I'm going to put it down for now. Because I feel like if you use too much, it'll backfire, you get me? Just like in Dragon Ball Z GT, where they use Dragon Balls too many times. And then Omega Shenron comes out. Oh, negative energy, you get me? We don't want the Shenron banana. Boom. Fair play to Trent. Unbelievable ball. And also, brilliant work by Darwin Núñez. I thought that he underhit that pass, but it was actually perfect as it transpired. Well done. Well done. A surprising amount of people in the chat predicted 2-2 as well. Let's hope it stays like that. Oh, I've always rated Trent's. I've always rated Trent in this game. I've always rated Darwin Nunez. Highly rated, highly. Hey, the game's not over yet. The game's not over yet. Yeah, I really thought Nunez was gonna bottle that, Liam. Yeah, genuinely. Oh, the game's not over yet. Liverpool, why are you so high up? Why are you so high up the pitch? I'll have to watch it back, Toby. Tell me more. Was it because Martinelli got done by Canate? Let me know. I'll have to go back and watch it because they didn't show a replay of the build-up yet. I am a fraud. You're damn right I am. Big up. Level with Robbie Fowler. What's that? Like Premier League all-time goal scoring or what? Yeah, Kanate's been very good. Got to defend it here though, boys. Soboslai. Oh, look at Salah. Look at Salah. There we go. Martinelli doing some defensive work there. Beautiful through ball from Lewis Skelly. Martinelli falls over into his first touch. Ah, yes. Kanate is such a weird one. Whenever I watch him, he's always really good, but I feel like he doesn't play as much as he should. In the past few seasons, but whenever I watch him, I'm always super impressed with him. For like France, I've never understood why Upamecano's the man. That's really good defending by Ben White. Really good defending. There we go. I think that Rory said they started as an 8, then went to a 6, and now he's being used as like a fullback. So is he sort of like a Rico Lewis? Is he like a Rico Lewis sort of player then? Where he's technically a midfielder, but he can do it at fullback as well. Jesus is on. Saka's off. Really good. What amazing first half from Saka. I think just Arsenal generally just sort of like faded away a little bit in the second half, so wasn't quite as present in the second half, but still a fantastic game by Saka, of course. And Ranieri's come on, and he's a very exciting prospect. Haven't seen nearly enough of him, but I'm excited. Especially in a big game, because I know he's been brought on again in game states where it's irrelevant, but this is actually a massive opportunity. I know there might be like 5 added minutes or so. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Toby. You definitely should have won this game. And you might still do. In terms of who deserves to win, it's definitely Arsenal should definitely be the winning team. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. But hey, you've got to be clinical and finish your din-dins and create clear-cut opportunities when you are in the ascendancy. Listen, I was just going to check the XG. This is a very low XG game. Less than 1 for both teams. So not too many clear-cut chances in the game for either team. I need another goal to top off the birthday cake, says Randall. I think you'll take your draw and you'll like it. You'll take your draw and you'll like it. What do you guys think? How many points are Arsenal going to get in the next 3 games? That was a question on Judge Mo's channel earlier in the week. I said 5 because I think they're going to get a draw here. Well, I predicted them to get a draw here, a win against Newcastle away, and then a draw at Chelsea. Mo predicted something mental like 3. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, Havertz. And it's 2 Nwaneri. Trossard. Can't fucking speak. Havertz. Dinked. That's so dangerous. Oh. Yeah, so they play, obviously, this game. Newcastle away. Chelsea away. Ooh. That's such a lovely cross by Havertz. That's mad. Oh, it's a bloody corner. God. Right, well, this is a goal then, isn't it? Wait, did that say this is their first corner of the second half? Really? Wait, this is just their first corner of the game? What? There's no Gabriel, true, but I'm not trusting Liverpool's defence at set pieces. No shot. Surely there's not going to be a 100% conversion rate, lads. Wouldn't that be mental? Gravenberch does well. Jesus. God, it's claimed by the keeper, but good lord, that was nice footwork. That had my sphincter moving. That was a look. Yeah, Jack, I tell you what that was. That move there is almost like Nunes. That move there is sort of like the perfect embodiment of what Gabriel Jesus' footballing career is. It's like does something beautiful, but then like the final bit is like You get me? Action Man, the greatest hero of them all. He does have Action Man hair, to be fair, and that's a compliment. And that is a compliment. Yeah, Robertson was having a stink game. Oh my god, who played that ball in, little idiot? So it made sense. Endo's coming on. I don't know who it was, but they actually need to lose their place in this team. That was a poor ball. I was looking at the chat. Didn't quite see it. I wonder if... I mean, surely the Liverpool players have got to be happy with the draw. Trent, why pushing so high? Thankfully, it's a throw-in. And in times like these... Hey, he was half decent last season, so you got to take what you get. Action dolls were poor fat. It looks like a plane. For God's sake. Oh, Keller, please be careful. There will be a lot of extra time, yes, because of Gabriel and Timber, and also just lots of subs. Yeah, unreal ball that. Stop giving Arsenal the possession. It's like you want to concede again. Come on now. A last-minute winner is going to be even worse because that sort of like provides an extra bit of plot to like the Arsenal Premier League title storyline of like, oh yeah, we can. Games like this, you've got to win the title, and they've bloody done it in the 98th minute. Is there anything they can't do? And that will upset me, so I don't want that. Oh, Simicast, that was actually... Oh my god, Jones. Just fucking clear it! It's a foul. Well done, Trent, anyway. Lads, the whistle went about 10 seconds ago. What are we doing? Lads, the whistle went... The Liverpool players stopped playing. Chill out. The whistle went years ago, lads. Years ago. Chill out. But it was given ages ago, and loads of the Liverpool players stopped moving. So stop. Jesus. Good lord. It can't even be checked. Yeah, that's what I mean. Look at Van Dijk. Look at Van Dijk. Canate's not even looking. They don't care. Because the whistle... They stopped playing because there was the whistle. Toby, chill. The Liverpool players stopped moving. It's fine. Ender one for Jones. But... I guarantee the Arsenal players did that just so... they did that just so that they could have a little cry about it. I guarantee. Because now, if this ends the draw, everyone will be talking about that. When it's like, but the Liverpool players stop moving. So what? It's so irrelevant. Move on, guys. Thank you. I think it's a foul, says Owl. Well, there you go. And even if it wasn't... Oh, oh, Endo, you idiot. You could have through-balled him. Yeah, to be fair, that's classic from the players, because now they've got a disallowed goal, which wasn't even disallowed, by the way, because the whistle was blown about 12 years beforehand. Damn. If that gets mentioned once on Judge Mo's channel, I'm going to shut that shit down so goddamn quickly. Like, right, but the Liverpool players stop moving. But the Pool players stop moving, so it's irrelevant. It's like, do you guys, I think it was the treble winning year, was it? Where it was at Villa, and that game ended 1-1, and Coutinho scored. Well, sorry. He put the ball in the back of the net, but the whistle had blown ages ago, and the City players stopped moving. So Stones literally stopped moving. And somehow that became a talking point. And it was like, right, but if the whistle wasn't blown, then Stones wouldn't stop moving and he would block it. Like, what we doing? 7 minutes, by the way. That's a long time. There's a time for an Arsenal winner here. I say Arsenal winner because we know Liverpool aren't going to win the game. Book them all, give them a heavy cold fill breath. For God's sake. Oh, Endo. That's a foul. That's a bad foul as well. Naughty Endo. Naughty behaviour. I can't believe the banana actually worked, lads. To those who doubted its powers, fear me. Yes? Fear me. Good tackle. Now just keep the ball. There's a foul, Fez. 4 minutes. We've only had 4 big, according to football, we've had 4 big chances in the game and they've all been converted. So well done. It's more about creating them, I suppose. Arsenal have had an XG of 1. Liverpool just under 1. So not too many chances. Interesting switch by Van Dijk. No, okay. Yeah, mad owl, mad. I mean, really, if we're talking about injustice, realistically, you know, letter of the law, I reckon the Arsenal players should get booked for that because they kicked the ball, yeah? As Nunes is booked. Naughty boy, naughty, naughty. And that was also, so I guess that was also Liverpool's first post 76th minute goal. No, Owl, I'm joking, matey. I hope that was obvious by my mannerisms and face. That's alright, as long as you know. Oh, right, 3 minutes. What have you got for me? Nothing, hopefully. Boring football for the next 2.5 minutes. Boring, boring anti-football from both sides is what I'm after. I think overall, yeah, in terms of like the key decisions, I can't really think of many things. The most annoying one for me was like the length of time on the VAR for Arsenal seconds, but apart from that, I think the referees have had a good game, yeah. I think it's been decent. And it's a clear foul, but the Arsenal fans are still going to complain. I know that's just a football fan thing, but it is always funny. It's like, lads, you can't scream injustice at every single foul that goes against you. That's not how it works. I mean, it is how it works if that's how you want it to happen, but that's not logically how it works. Right, 2 minutes. Oh, Lewis Kelly nearly made a blunder, but it's actually turned out to be a brilliant bit of play, so well done. Just be tight for 90 seconds, Liverpool. That's a lovely ball to Havertz. He's not quite able to control it, though. Or was it well defended by Liverpool? Never mind, well done. Right, just over a minute, boys. For both teams to drop points. This would be... Yeah, this is where the winner comes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. There's 60 seconds left. Except it's happening. 60 seconds. I don't think there'll be any extra time to the extra time. This is surely the last attack. It's a great ball by Declan Rice, Gabriel Jesus. Wonderful opportunity here. They're in Liverpool's box in the dying embers of the game. Trying to win a corner. Simicast has got to stay strong and not give up a corner. No, it's a goal kick. Nice. Lovely. We'll see if it was. I think it is a corner. I'm pretty sure that's a corner, lads. Don't know why it wasn't given. But hey, that's surely the game now, surely. I lived opposite the West End Hybrid from 1990 to 99. They were the anti-United. The fans held mental standards. What has my anti-art agenda come from? That would be the fans, yeah, fairs. In real, yeah, same owl. It did look like a 50-50 in real time. There we go. I don't know why Arsenal fans are booing. There we go. Full time. 2-2. Boom. Lads, net negative. That is 4 points dropped. I'm going to tweet now. Would have preferred a Liverpool win, but a draw does mean that 4 points dropped net from a net perspective. Net perspective. So we take those. There we go. Nice. Boom. Liverpool were lucky. I felt that Arsenal were the better team. They were the better team, and Jesus got booked for crying. Not for the first time. Yeah, I think 2-2 in the chat was the most popular prediction, so fair enough, man. Fair enough. Absolutely fairs. We absolutely take those. I'm not impressed with Liverpool at all. I think that bodes well for the season. And it means that Arsenal have dropped more points, which is great. That's another 2 points dropped. So they are 5 points behind us now. But repeat. They have a very, very easy final period. So we've got to make sure that they drop as many points now, or rather we've got to hope that they drop as many points now as possible. They play Newcastle away next, and then Chelsea at the Bridge, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check that. Oh, no, yes, it is Chelsea away. And there's also a game against Inter Milan away thrown in between there as well. So they now have an easy game against Preston. That'll be, a 12-0, whatever. 2 more tricky games in the Premier League, and they also can't really afford to rest anyone against Inter because it's Inter and it's away, and Arsenal aren't in the guaranteed qualification bit yet, are they? So they can't, sack that game off. So there is a world where they drop points in one of the next 2 games. I think they're going to beat Newcastle, and I think they're going to beat them pretty comfortably because Newcastle are shit, aren't they? I don't know how we didn't beat them because we were pretty stinky that game. The Chelsea one, Matty, is the one I'm looking at. All I would say is that the way Arsenal play is the exact opposite to how Chelsea want them to play. Chelsea do best when they have counterattacks, when there is space. I don't think Arsenal are going to give them that. I feel like Chelsea will have more of the ball. But a great weekend from a City fan's perspective, of course. United lost as well. Forgot about that. That's funny. Spurs lost. That's also funny. Yeah. Nice. Liverpool were clueless. Still got the draw. Arsenal bottled it, says Samesh. Harsh words. Great stream. Great fun. Perfect result, my prediction. Neither looked imperious, but then neither do we. Yes. Once again, it's another season where it's up for grabs. It's all well and good talking about City as this all-imposing team who you can't beat, but City have not been that the past year or so. So it is another really good opportunity to take the title from us. Who's going to want to take it? That's the question. Liverpool super lucky even with Arsenal having that many injuries. Even then, Sherald, it's 2 injuries. I mean, I know Gabriel now, but in terms of pre-game, it was only 2, wasn't it? I'm not a Liverpool supporter, but I missed the Klopp style of play. Yeah, it was fun. I feel like it sort of ran its course, though, really. It did run its course. Look at that. We are top of the... Let's have a look at the Premier League table, guys. Where is it? There it is. Look at that Premier League table. Boom. We're top, which is nice. We still don't have the best goal difference in the league. That belongs to Liverpool. But we are 1 point ahead of them. 5 ahead of Arsenal. We have discussed the mitigating circumstances there. But we absolutely take those. Definitely. If I press that button, what happens? Nothing. Okay, fairs. Boom. Right, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I don't know what we've learnt from it. Outside of the banana has mystic qualities. That's what we learnt, actually. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, that's a really good situation from a City perspective. Now it's time for City to get serious. They need to get that DM signing in the winter if possible. Another forward. I don't even know who that is. Who does he play for? Who does he play for? Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, we've got to take advantage, man. Got to take advantage. You could argue. I still think that would have preferred a Liverpool win, but you can argue that that is the best result. 2 points off Arsenal, 2 points off Liverpool, 4 points net. City got the win. We've nearly got the best a goal difference in the league now. What's also interesting, guys, here's an interesting little spin. Man City, for all their defensive concerns and issues, have actually conceded fewer goals than Arsenal now this season. Now, again, there's the context of Arsenal have had a trickier run, you might say, which you know it is correct. But still, that's a thing. That's interesting. Liverpool do still have the best defence with only 5 goals conceded, but we've only conceded 9. Arsenal have conceded 10. How interesting. And we remain the only unbeaten team in the Premier League. Which is very nice. We're in Newcastle. God, they're bloody 12th, aren't they? That Newcastle game was so frustrating. That should have been a win. I don't mind drawing against Arsenal, but the one against Newcastle, that had to be a win. Just had to be, man. Absolutely, Matty. We've got to lock in. Looks like Arsenal will experience our 1920 season when we had all those injuries to our centre-backs. Well, I don't know if they will, to be fair, because, I mean, Saliba's not injured. So he'll be back for the next game. And it was his fault that he was absent today. So the Saliba's already back. He served his suspension. The Gabriel one, we don't know. It looks just like an impact one, so I'd expect him to be back pretty sharpish. So really, it's only Gabriel who's out, and Calafiori is going to be back soon anyway. So it's not this massive crisis with Arsenal from a defensive injury perspective. And 0 conceded in the Champions League. Yes! We don't get red cards every other week. Good point. Yeah, to be fair play to Arsenal, they did keep 11 players on the pitch. Liam, anyone know where that guy... I don't know who that is, Liam, I'm afraid. Sorry. I don't know who that is. Social construction of the banana. Hey, that has got the banana has a 100% success rate, yeah? I held it in my hands, the inflatable banana, and we got the result that we wanted. We got a Liverpool goal. I'm not going to overuse it, but next time City are in need of a goal, I'm going to whip it out, yeah? The inflatable banana, not... Yeah. Wanted Liverpool win. As you can obviously see their weaknesses. Again, I do agree. That Liverpool will not be there in the last couple weeks of the season. It will just be City and Arsenal, in my view. Oh, and Academy players playing in the ADS. Thank you, Cold. Thoughts on my Liverpool fan brother claiming both teams were as equal as Arsenal went 1 goal up and tried playing keep ball in the corner. I don't think I agree. I seriously don't think they were equal. I think that Arsenal were the better team. The first half, it's not even a question. Liverpool were not good. For the first sort of 20 minutes of the second half, the first sort of like 20 minutes, Liverpool were good. And then they sort of lost their way a bit, and then out of nowhere they scored a goal. So that's fair play. You ate the banana? Yes. No idea, Sherald. But I can't keep updated with everything, Nitin, you know. I don't have as much free time anymore. It's hard. It's hard to watch loads of football when you're also trying to have you're trying to have an active social life and trying to go to the gym and trying to see your friends and family and visit people and stuff. It's hard. Forgive me. I don't want this Liverpool campaign to turn into a Slot Leicester dream campaign or a Conte campaign. I don't think it will. I just think that fundamentally Liverpool are just a step below or a tier below when it comes to the clutch time. I don't think they've got as much overall quality in terms of depth either. I appreciate there are injuries, but I just don't view them in the same light as Arsenal or City. I want to wait for the interviews. I want to see, is there going to be any complaining going on? Because I thought overall the referees had a good game. So I don't want to see any complaining, yeah? What is De Bruyne's actual injury? I thought it was something to do with his knee, but it wasn't really revealed because it was like, oh, he'll be out for a few weeks. But it's one of those where it's actually turned into something bigger than it should have been. But I think it's the international break soon, isn't it? Have a look at Arsenal's fixtures. That will inform me, won't it? Oh, it's not soon. There are 2 games. So who would we play in that period? One is Bournemouth away. Is it Brighton away? I'm not counting the Champions League or League Cup game. Yeah. Brighton away, Bournemouth away, and then Brighton away. And then there's a massive break. Was it the groin, Alfez? So, worst case, he comes back after that international break in late November, which would be the home game against Spurs. And then away at Anfield. Away against Liverpool at Anfield. So, ideally, he would be fit for the Brighton game to, get the sharpness back up. And then we can go into those trickier ones. Yep, I am a qualified solicitor, Shout. I don't work in the legal industry anymore, but you never stop being, you don't lose your qualification. So I am indeed a qualified solicitor. And I worked in commercial law. Basically stuff to do with helping businesses with law. That sort of thing, whether it be a litigation dispute or a real estate transaction or an intellectual property thing or some corporate work, that sort of thing. This will sound trite, and it is. Every game is individual, and who knows, I'm moving to Team Banana. Exactly. It can't be overused. Repeat, lads, the banana can't be overused. And if you missed the banana law, that'll come through in more of the streams, I'm sure, but there we go. It's a thing. Are we dependent on De Bruyne's creativity? I mean, against Southampton, we weren't. We created plenty. I think we had an XG of over 3. But we didn't finish the chances. That was the issue. Foden should have had 3 assists yesterday. Savio could have had an assist or 2 as well. KDB's always been carrying some sort of small injury since 2021. I'm sure they're also just being very precautionary. Yes, we can't afford to be without him for a significant period. That is for sure. Absolutely. Arsenal can't manage big games at the end, and that's cost them, says Samesh. Why? In what context? Yeah, the referee, and this is Toby's an Arsenal fan, by the way, guys. I thought the referee had a good game. Though, in terms of the biggest decisions, everything was good. Even if that one where Arsenal technically put the ball in the back of the net, the whistle was blown years beforehand, so Van Dijk and Konate stopped moving. What are they complaining about? I'm so lost. I don't think it's fair to label him as selfish this season, Pep the Goat, especially last game. He should have had 3 assists. He started the season slow, but he's been picking it up, and it's all good. Don't you worry about it. I think my analysis might be on the roller, Foden. I think Ref had a decent game. Yeah, he did. I can't remember anything truly contentious, to be honest. I can't really remember anything. I don't know why. I don't know why. Outside of, you know, for the sake of crying, I don't know what you have to complain about. Well, I'm going to go on Twitter. I'm going to find out, lads. We're going to find out together. So stay there and I'll find out for you. Oh, look, so you don't have to. Right. Let's have a look, see. The VAR guy has FPL open. That's quite funny, to be fair. No, can't see any complaining yet. Wait. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I think you're in denial if you don't think Arsenal gets treated differently than City by the referees. What? But be specific. What's that in context with, my man? I don't understand. What am I looking at? I've seen some crying, but I haven't seen any specifics. Not yet, anyway. If you guys can find a tweet, let me know. No, Bailey, I think I'm with you, my man. I am with you. No. Can't find it. I don't think Arsenal fans are crying. That's a red card for Van Dijk, letter of the law. What? What? It's more that I've never really had them. I actually had one last night, but it wasn't a typical pie. It was a chicken tikka in naan pie. Oh, thank you. Here are some quotes from the Athletic comment section. The referee gave Arsenal nothing. With the defence we ended with, that's a good result. English refs will destroy my club one day. Can't tell me the FA aren't against Arsenal. I would love to know, like, specifically what are they even referring to? I'm trying so hard to understand where it's come from. I'm trying so hard. I can't find it. Right. I do like Rory as a person, but he does always complain about referees. So let's go to his account and let's see if he's done anything. He's normally the barometer. If he's not complained, then it's a thing. Right, let's have a look. Again, shout out Rory, he's my boy. That bot, no. Thomas Partey having a good game. Arsenal deservedly in front, I agree. Yeah, he's upset about the injury, that's fine. This has got Taylor sending Raya off for 2 time-wasting offences all over it. I mean, if he did time waste, that would be reasonable. That is absolutely fucking embarrassing. 34 minutes ago. What happened 34 minutes ago? I don't know if that's in reference to conceding the goal or if that's in reference to what happened at 6:11. Was that when the goal went in? If so, then someone who I would suggest complains a bit too much about Arsenal decisions isn't even doing it. So I feel like there's not even like a specific thing to hold on to there. So there we go. There we have it. What's Saka saying? We're going to listen to Saka. He's talking about Liverpool getting him momentum. Definitely. Yeah, losing Gabriel couldn't have been lovely. The rest did allow Liverpool to score against us. Jono. Oh, God. My bet is on the foul for when... My bet is on the foul for... Yeah, I know what you mean, Jack. Yeah, where it was given as a foul, yes. I took points off Everton immediately. I concur. Yeah, so the fact that they're not able to pinpoint anything to me tells me that there isn't anything. So that's good. Hopefully not too much crying this time, because that's boring, isn't it? It's boring. But hey, maybe we'll see. Oh, this guy also cries a lot. Let's have a look. Why is that not stood? Oh, there we go. Is it because the fucking whistle was blown? Are you okay? So he asked. That's not really complaining though. That's just asking the question. So hey, maybe it's not as bad as we thought, lads. Maybe it's not as bad as we thought. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot off. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Maybe we will find out later on what the specifics were, but as I can tell, there wasn't anything specific to complain about, so that's absolutely fine. I'll be back next week for the usual stuff. You know, we'll have the Knobcast on Tuesday. I won't have Gasky, so it probably would be good to talk to an Arsenal fan. Maybe. So maybe I can see if I can try to arrange that. If I can think of someone who I think would be a good fit for the channel. Now, I thought, you know, Fabrizio tweeted that Vinicius won it, so he's definitely won it, hasn't he? Yeah, plenty more content. Hopefully I'll be able to do an analysis video for the City-Southampton game tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned for that as well. Until next time, guys. Have a lovely rest of your evening and weekend. Thank you so much for joining me tonight and for all your support. And I'll see you next week.